Hi, it's Mandy from Little People Nutrition. Today we're looking at the role of texture in fussy eaters. Fussy or picky eating causes much distress to families and educators, as it's quite a primal instinct to want to feed and nourish the children in our care. It is common that children in the second year of life will start to reject foods that they initially accepted. In this age group, they also place a higher importance on the physical and sensory properties of food, such as colour, aroma, and in many studies, texture comes out as the greatest offender. The rejection based on texture commonly is around slimy or mushy textures, as well as tough foods that require chewing. Raw foods might also be more difficult to eat for picky eaters. The tricky part is that the textural aversion is not linear across the foods. For example, not all mushy foods are rejected. Perhaps only mushy meat dishes, but mushy vegetables are delicious. For me personally, jelly tastes pretty good, but the wobbly mushy texture freaks me out. But I love wobbly sloppy mango. Go figure. This is why variety of not only the food, but the texture is important in trial of new foods. For instance, let's use carrots as an example. You can eat them, but not limited to, raw as a whole carrot, raw as a stick, raw as grated, raw as spiralized, and then cooked all the way through those different kinds of cuts, and then cooked as a puree. So even when identifying solely these varied textures with the carrots, we already have 9 unique variations. Some studies have found that although the recommendation is to offer a child a food up to 10 to 15 times, parents of picky eaters have been found to only offer the said food around 3 to 5 times, which means, in theory, using the carrot textures as an example, 5 offers haven't even covered the variety of unique textures, let alone simply offering a carrot 10 times. If a child rejects a particular food, it is worth not only offering it again in the same context, say a raw carrot 10 different mealtime occasions, but also in varied textures as a raw carrot, grated carrot, cooked carrot, etc. The key is to keep on offering the food. Repeat, repeat, repeat. You might ask, how regularly do you repeat? There isn't much literature about this, but I would suggest no less than weekly and no more regularly than every couple of days. Tactile sensitivity in children may be observed not only in an eating scenario, but in a play scenario as well. Therefore, children that are sensitive to touch may need more food play and experimentation for them to touch and feel the texture of the food outside of the mealtime occasion. This helps them understand, learn, and gain trust over the texture of the food. No child should ever be pressured to eat a food. And if a child, even if not pressured, is visibly upset or gagging around food, it might be a good idea to talk to their parents about seeking an independent evaluation by a health professional, such as a speech pathologist, occupational therapist, or pediatric dietitian. Thanks so much for watching.